Okay, so today's lesson is 11.1 notes, solving two-step equation. So the first step is using inverse operation to get rid of the number that is on the same side as the equal sign as the variable, but not attached to it. So this is what number one is saying. So looking at, you make a line here, look at, find a number that's on the same side as the variable. So look at this side right here, but it's not attached to the variable. Well, 2 is attached to the variable, so now you look at the -5. Remember, we're changing the subtraction sign to addition and make this a -5. So now you want to get rid of this -5 first. So the opposite of -5 is positive side, so you're going to add 5 on both sides of the equal sign. The -5's cancel out, and you'll get 2x is equal to 16. Step 2 says, then use the inverse operation to get rid of the number that is attached to the variable. Well, the opposite, when we're talking about inverse, the inverse or the opposite of multiplication is division. So you're going to divide by 2 on both sides. The 2's cancel out, and you're left with x is equal to 8. So let's look at number 1. Says 3x plus 1 is equal to 10. So we make a line where the equal sign is. So now you look at the side that has the variable. So you look at this side. What number is not attached to the variable? Well, the number that is not attached is 1. So you're going to subtract 1 on both sides. The 1's cancel out. You're left with 3x on this side is equal to, well, 10 minus 1 is 9. Okay, so the inverse of multiplication is division, so you're going to divide by 9. Oops, sorry, divide by 3, because divide by 3, and so x is equal to 3. Now to do your check, remember you rewrite the original problem. So you have 3x plus 1 is equal to 10. Replace your x with 3, so it's 3 times 3 plus 1 is equal to 10. You have to solve this side first. Order of operation tells us that we have to multiply. So 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1, and that equals 10. And 9 plus 1 is 10 is equal to 10, and that checks out. All right, let's try number 2 together. All right, so make your line where the equal sign is. Find where your variable is. Here's our variable. Find a number that is not attached to the variable. The number that's not attached is 8. Remember to change your subtraction sign to addition and make this a -8. So you have to get rid of the -8. And so the opposite of -8 is +8. So you're going to add 8 on both sides of the equal sign. So 6 plus 8 is 14 is equal to -2m. Okay, now you want to, this means multiplication, so the inverse of multiplication is division, so you're going to divide by, you got to make sure you're dividing by -2, not just 2. So you're going to divide by -2. The -2's cancel out, you're left with m equals. So now you got to ask yourself, do you win or lose? You lose. Now you can divide. 14 divided by 2 is -7. Okay, so do your check. You write 6 is equal to -2 times m plus -8. Replace your m with -7, so 6 is equal to -2 times -7 plus -8. 6 is equal to -2 times -7. You win, so the answer is 14. Plus -8. 14 plus -8 is 6 is equal to 6, and that checks out. All right, I'd like you to try number 3 on your own, and when you're ready, go ahead and push play. All right, so you should have seen that -20 is where you want to get rid of, so you have to change your subtraction sign to addition and make this a -20. So the inverse of -20 is +20, so you're going to add 20 on both sides. So you're left with -5c is equal to -5 plus 20 you have a positive and a negative number, so you're going to subtract. So it's 20 minus 5 is 15, and 15 is positive because 20 is positive. You're going to divide by negative 5 on both sides. Negative 5's cancel out. C is equal to, ask yourself, do you win or lose? You lose. And 15 divided by 5 is 3, so it's negative 3. To do your check, you have negative 5 is equal to negative 5c plus negative 20. Replace your c with negative 3, so negative 5 is equal to negative 5 times negative 3 plus negative 20. Okay, you got to solve this side right here first. So you have negative 5 is equal to negative 5 times negative 3. You win, so it's 15 plus negative 20. And 15 plus negative 20, well, you have a positive number and a negative number, so you're going to subtract. So 20 minus 5 is 5, and you're going to take the sign of the bigger number, so it's negative 5 is equal to negative 5, and that checks out. Okay, so let's look at a different problem. Let's look at number 4. It says 12 plus b divided by 2 is equal to 14. Same thing here. You're going to do is you're going to look at the number that is not attached to the variable, which is 12. It's on the same side as the variable. So you're going to subtract 12 on both sides. So you're left with b divided by 2 is equal to 14 minus 12 is 2. Okay, so the inverse of division is multiplication, so you're going to multiply it by 2. It can be 2 over 1. Okay, remember this 2 has to be in the numerator next to the b, not the denominator. And multiply this by 2. The 2's cancel out. b is equal to 4. Okay, to do your check, you have 12 plus b divided by 2 is equal to 14. Replace your b with 4. So you have 12 plus 4 divided by 2 is equal to 14. Order of operation tells us that you have to divide first. So we have 12 plus 2 is equal to 14. 12 plus 2 is 14 is equal to 14, and that checks out. All right, try 5 and 6 on your own, and when you're ready, go ahead and push play. Okay, so I made my line here. I want to get rid of the 4, so it'll be negative 4 on both sides. So 8 plus 4 is 12, and they're both negative, is equal to c divided by 3. So the inverse of division is multiplication, so I'm going to multiply by 3 over 1 on both sides, or 3. The 3's cancel out. C is equal to, ask yourself, do you win or lose? You lose, so the negative, and 3 times 12 is 36, so it's negative 36. To do your check, you have negative 8 is equal to 4 plus c divided by 3. Replace your c with negative 36, so negative 8 is equal to 4 plus negative 36 divided by 3. Order of operation tells us we have to divide. So you have negative 8 is equal to 4 plus negative 36 divided by 3 is you lose, and the answer is 12. And 4 plus negative 12, you have a positive and negative number, you subtract, so 12 minus 4 is 8, and you take the sign of the bigger number is negative, and that checks out. And the last one, you're going to get rid of the 12, so it's minus 12 on both sides. So you'll have the x over 4 is equal to 24 minus 12 is 12. Multiply by 4 over 1, or multiply by 4. X is equal to 48. All right, to do your check, you have x over 4 plus 12 is equal to 24. And then you have, replace your x with 48. So 48 divided by 4 plus 12 is equal to 24. Somewhere I went wrong, I think. I don't know. Oh no, I guess I didn't. Okay, 48 divided by, because you have to do division, 48 divided by 4 is 12 plus 12 is equal to 24, and 12 plus 12 is 24 is equal to 24, and that checks out.